Students, coming to our next topic, that is timestamp ordering protocol. So in the previous video we had seen that the timestamping method. So in the timestamping method we learned that the timestamping can be generated by using system clock or by using the logical counter. Okay, so the values, timestamp values will be there, the read timestamp and the write timestamps. So read timestamp means the largest timestamp of any transaction that execute read successfully. So at one particular time, so the read will be successful. So you have to note that largest at what time the transaction will be successful. So that is the read timestamp. Write timestamp means largest timestamp of any transaction that executed write a successful. Okay, so in the previous video we learned what is the timestamping method and what is the formula, that is the TS of one transaction is always less than TS of next transaction. So the before transaction is always less than the after transaction, means another transaction. Okay, so that should be the formula we learned there. Okay, now coming to the timestamp ordering protocol. So what is this timestamp ordering protocol? Actually, this timestamp ordering protocol it ensures that any conflicting read and write operations. So it ensures that any conflicting read and write operations are executed in timestamp order. That you call it as timestamp ordering protocol. So let us see the issues that are occur in the timestamp ordering. So first one is the TI issues read. So take any of data item, read A. So whenever the read A is executing, means at that time, so what are the TI issues that are occur? Okay, so the first issue will be if timestamp of TI. So TI means any other execution like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So at the timestamp of TI is less than write timestamp of A. Okay, timestamp of TI is less than write timestamp of A, then you can say TI is an older transaction. So we already seen here in the formula. So TI is an older transaction. Then the last transaction that write the value of A. Okay, so TI is the older transaction, then the last transaction that write the value of A. Okay, so here the request will fail. So request fails. So here read is there, not that. So now coming to the second one. If TS of TI, so timestamp of TI is greater than or equal to write of A. So the transaction, whatever you are focusing on the issues of a read, the transaction TI is greater than or equal to write of A, then here the TI allowed to read updated value of A. So these are the two issues, the formula issues that are occurring in the read A. Transaction issues read A. So this is the TS of TI is less than write of A, or TS of TI is greater than or equal to write of A. So these are the issues. So let us see the example in the issue. So example is, suppose T1 is one transaction, T2 is another transaction, and this is the T3. T1 transaction timestamp is 10, 20, 30. So it should be read A, read A, read A. So here, what is the read transaction of A? Read transaction, sorry, read timestamp of A is 30. Okay, so this is the largest transaction. See here. So 0 is less than 10. Okay, this is accepted. So next transaction is at T3. So 10 is less than 30. So this is also okay. Next transaction is read operation is done in T2 transaction. So here the 30 is less than 20. So it fails. So the largest transaction is 30. Okay. So this here transaction of Ti is less than Wa and transaction of Ti is greater than Wa. Then Ti allows to read updated value of A. So here transaction Ti allowed to read updated value, whatever the updated here, that updated value will be assigned to read transaction. So the updated value here is the 30. So 30 is assigned to read transaction of A. Okay. So now coming to the next issue. So this is the first issue, that is the T1 issues read of A. Now let us see the next issue. That is the write issue. So what will be the write issue? Ti issues write A. Ti issues write of A. So let us see what are the conditions that are occurred while writing the timestamp writing is occurring in the transaction. So the first issue is condition is if timestamp of Ti, any transaction you take 1, 2, 3, any timestamp of Ti is greater than or equal to write of A and timestamp of Ti is greater than or equal to read of A. So it is both the write of A and the read of A. Timestamp is greater than or equal to write of A or greater than or equal to read of A, then Ti is allowed to modify or write value of A and timestamp of Ti will become current value of write A. So these are the conditions. So if these two conditions are satisfied, then you allow TS of Ti will become current value of write of A. So now take the another condition. So what are the Ti issues write A will occur at another condition. So that is if TS of Ti is less than read of A. Is less than read of A. So what it means is less than read of A means, it means the younger transaction is already using value of A. So this means transaction Ti is less than read transaction of A. It means the younger transaction, means the least transaction, is already using the value of A, and here the updation is not allowed because it is already using the value of A, the younger transaction. So here the updation is not allowed. If read transaction of A, read timestamp of A is less than or equal to timestamp of Ti is less than or equal to write timestamp of A. Suppose if this condition is satisfied, okay, the values that are the transaction is satisfied this condition, it means the younger transaction has updated value of A. So the younger transactions here is updated a value of A and Ti. So whatever is the transaction 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever the transaction, TI is not allowed to modify A. Okay, so these are the different conditions that issues write A transactions. Okay, so these are the issue TI issues write of A, and these are the TI issues read of A. Thank you.